Why do some people seem to age faster while others are ageless wonders? We are all made of cells, and every minute of every day, our cells are under attack. Whether it's from external factors or the unavoidable wear and tear of being alive, these assaults create free radicals, harmful and reactive molecules that attack and damage cells. As the damage accumulates, your cells and you age. Here's how it works. Normally, when free radicals accumulate faster than they can be neutralized, it causes oxidative stress and inflammation. That oxidative stress can damage DNA and mitochondria and lead to the development of harmful age proteins. That's a problem because DNA contains our genetic blueprints. Damage can create simple typos in DNA that may compromise cell function. Mitochondria are the powerhouses generating the essential energy every cell needs. But when they are damaged, energy production declines, which impairs cell function and causes cells to age. The accumulation of damaged proteins, particularly age proteins, can also compromise cell function and integrity. Damaged cells not only replicate their damage, but they also produce more free radicals, accelerating cellular damage and aging. Powered by polyphenols, nature's most potent source of antioxidants, Vivix keeps your cells young. Vivix delivers a powerful dual defense at the cellular level to neutralize free radicals, reduce oxidative stress, and blunt the inflammatory response. Keep your cells young. Live younger, longer. With an exclusive patented blend of polyphenols, scientifically proven to be 13 times more powerful than resveratrol alone. Just one serving provides powerful, immediate benefits. Taken daily, a lifetime of proven results. Keep your cells younger longer with the unmatched potency and anti-aging benefits of Vivix.
Hello, friends. I am so excited you're here for this workshop. I'm going to be talking about one of our most unique supplements that is like nothing else out there. That is our Vivix. It has 27 different global patents. It is clinically proven to do exactly what it says, which is reducing inflammation in the body, preventing aging at the cellular level, and protecting our cells, preventing cell damage. So what I want to kind of start with is asking you guys the question, what would you do if you could live younger for longer? My question is, be more active? Would you travel more? Would you take, maybe even take up a new hobby, right? So what's stopping you? And what's stopping you for a lot of us is aging. Aging happens to all of us. It's the inevitable. And honestly, it's one of the biggest blessings that we have in our life because we want to all age. It's a natural part of life. And while we see evidence of fine lines on our faces or gray in our hair or a gradual decline in our energy or vitality, aging, it really goes much deeper and it starts at the cellular level. So what we're going to learn today is how does cellular aging even happen? Let me go on to my next slide here and we'll start to cover that topic. So our cells endure 500 trillion attacks every single minute. Like, is that not crazy? While you're sitting here, we're having about 500 trillion attacks going on to our body. The attacks can come from several sources that include toxins that we encounter, dietary choices that we make, even the essential function as breathing and digesting our foods. These attacks slightly produce molecules called free radicals. So, or I should say, they silently produce these molecules called free radicals. And if free radicals build up faster than our bodies can get rid of them, it causes oxidized stress and inflammation, which can damage our cells and the vital structures in them, like our DNA and our mitochondria. Our mitochondria is our energy source. So when many people, we may not immediately see or feel this damage, but as it accumulates, it sets off a harmful chain of reactions. Our damaged cells release more free radicals, causing more oxidized stress and cellular damage. And that cellular damage accumulates, our cell age consequently ages too. So let's go into our next slide here. So how do we slow down the cellular aging, right? And that's by addressing the root cause of cellular aging, the 500 trillion attacks generated by those free radicals. It's possible to reduce cellular damage and slow down the manifestation of aging at the cellular level. When we slow aging in our cells, we slow aging in our entire body. And that is where meet Vivix, this comes into play. So this is exactly what Vivix does. It's powered by a super powerful polyphenol blend. Vivix is a proven to slow the aging process so we can live younger and longer. So let's talk about the key ingredients in Vivix that address these specific key factors. So I'm going to try and go over these as quickly as I can. So we already mentioned they neutralize free radicals. That's the ability of those trillions of daily attacks to cause damage to our cells depends on the balance between them and the antioxidants. Antioxidants are kind of like our superheroes. They work tirelessly to neutralize the attacks, preventing them from causing harm. Vivix works in a very similar manner. It neutralizes the attack so they can't cause harm. They reduce oxidized stress, which is what harms our cells. And because Vivix reduces the number of attacks as a result, it helps keep our cells healthy. The potent polyphenols in Vivix protect those critical components of our cells, our DNA and our mitochondria, and reduce the formation of those damaging proteins. Laboratory studies, guys, laboratory studies have shown that Vivix key ingredients significantly reduce DNA damage. Comparatively, when cells were treated with Vivix ingredients, they had a remarkable 2/3 less DNA damage compared to cells that didn't get Vivix. 2/3 less damage. And Vivix key ingredients also protects our mitochondria. So again, that's our energy source. That's what helped boost the energy production. It helps to protect that. In lab studies, cells treated with Vivix had 97% increase in mitochondrial density. We also had studies showing that Vivix key ingredients help to reduce the formation of damaging age proteins that can affect cell function. It's crazy, right? Okay, let's move on. One other thing that I really want to mention to you guys is that Vivix provides 2 layers of cellular protection. Vivix helps to create a protective shield outside your cells that defend against external factors that cause oxidized stress and normal inflammation, but it also helps create a protective shield inside your cells to defend against internal factors that can further damage your cells. Okay, so I'm excited about this next slide. This is a really fun one to talk about. I think I was a slide behind. Okay, so before we dive into a study, I want to go over and say that alongside oxidized stress, normal inflammation also plays a significant role in the process of cellular aging. Okay, inflammation is a natural reaction in our body, but it has the potential to fuel oxidized stress, which in turn, as we know, can damage our cells and accelerate the aging process. So in a clinical study, I have shared this study many times, but in a clinical study, 10 healthy people were given a high-fat, high-carbohydrate meal. To be specific, it was a McDonald's breakfast on 2 separate occasions. So before one meal, they took a Vivix, and before the other, they took a placebo. So just to kind of share, eating a high-fat, high-carb meal caused a substantial increase in markers of normal inflammation. But when taking Vivix, the same people that took Vivix just 10 minutes before eating the same high-fat, high-carb meal. So initially, the ones that took the placebo got those really high inflammation markers, but then they studied the ones that took Vivix, and they found that the markers of normal inflammation were significantly blunted. Just one use of Vivix helps protect your cells from normal inflammation that can cause damage. So I love that study. I'm like, that is crazy to think of. It excites me about taking Vivix every day because it helps with that entire inflammatory response that we can have from just the things that we're eating. Okay, so a lifetime of proven results through our landmark studies. The landmark study compared long-term Shaklee supplement users with a control group of US adults who took no supplements or two or fewer of non-Shaklee supplements. So Vivix was one of the supplements included in the landmark study. And here's how the biomarkers that are correlated to healthy aging were different between the groups. So long-term Shaklee supplement users had 36% lower C-reactive protein levels, which is key markers of biological stress, 83% lower medication use for people ages 60 and older, 32% lower triglyceride levels, which is a type of fat or lipid food found in your blood, 31% higher HD levels, high density lipoproteins known as good cholesterol. So 57% lower telomere shortening rate, which is basically shorter telomeres are correlated with various health risks. So let's talk about the secret behind Vivix muscadine grape, which is celebrated for its unique and very rich polyphenol profile. Polyphenols are phytonutrients or plant nutrients basically known for their potent antioxidant properties. Okay, so they're 13 times more powerful than resveratrol alone. It's kind of hard for me to say that one, guys, so bear with me. But Vivix combines the antioxidant-rich grape with resveratrol and a blend of our polyphenol sources, including red wine extract, purple carrot extract, black carrot extract, pomegranate extract, and chabulucabalin. Oh gosh, guys. Let me tell you what, pronunciation is going to be so bad on that one, but you all can read it right there. So let's talk about the synergistic antioxidant polyphenol blend that has more potent effects than any single polyphenol alone. How powerful is this polyphenol blend in Vivix? So let me share with you guys, in lab studies, cells that got Vivix ingredients had a remarkable 13-fold reduction in age protein formulation compared to cells that had resveratrol alone. You flip over here to this next slide. So what makes the muscadine grape so special? The muscadine grape contains an extra pair of chromosomes. Scientists believe that this extra genetic information accounts for the grape's powerful survival mechanisms and robust polyphenol profile. The skin, seeds, and pulp of the muscadine grape are extremely rich and potent mix of polyphenols. Let me go into this next slide. Isn't this great? Like, it's honestly really fascinating to me. So Shaklee is rooted in nature and we do everything in our power to protect it, including how we source our ingredients. So the muscadine grape, which is the power of Vivix, is grown on a multi-generational farm in southern Georgia. When scientists discovered that the leftover pomace is rich in antioxidants, we partnered with the farm to utilize everything this rare and potent fruit has to offer. The grapes are harvested and processed to make juice and wine. The leftover muscadine pomace, the seed, skin, and pulp is sent to our lab. We extract the purest form of the grapes, complex polyphenols, and the distilled extract powers Vivix to help you live younger and longer, all with no artificial flavors, preservatives, or colors. So let me go into, as we kind of wrap things up, is support your cells now, because every minute of the day, your cells are under attack. You start aging as soon as you hit adulthood and as early as your 20s. You may not feel or see it, but your cells are aging right now at this moment. So I love this product. I will tell you, this has been my father-in-law's hero product for 10 years. He's been partnered with Shaklee since the early 80s, and he's been talking about the polyphenols within Vivix and how much it has helped reduce his body inflammation. It's like his hero product. And though I don't feel like I experience a lot of inflammation myself, I want to do anything in my power to stop aging in a natural way and from the cellular level. I think this is so important for everybody as you have family histories, or maybe you've battled a certain illness or a cancer where your cells are always at they're at jeopardy of being damaged in every moment, everything we do, even if we're eating the healthiest and we're doing all the things to stay active, there is still all this environmental stress and just natural stress that occurs on our body. And we're not all perfect. So we are probably having some foods that can cause a lot of body inflammation. So anyways, I just wanted to share this. It is a very unique product. I mentioned as we first got started with this, it has 27 different global patents. It's recognized from governments around the world. We have the clinical proof that it does exactly what it says it does. We are a unique product like nothing else out there. If you're interested or you want to learn more, please know to reach out. We have this in what I take as the liquid form. And so I like to make mocktails, or I'll just take it as a teaspoon. We also have the capsules, and we also have the gummies too. So I would love to talk with you a little bit more about this product and see if it is something that would benefit you and your goals and help you. I will share with you too, I have several clients using this. It is helping them address some of not only their inflammation, but chronic pain that they might be experiencing. I have a lot of friends in the dental profession where you are dealing with a lot of chronic pain of being hunched over patients. I have a team member that is also utilizing this while getting treatments in her back. She is a cancer survivor. This is helping her with her chronic pain. And so I always feel like if there's anything that you can do naturally to help support your health and wellness journey, but also to potentially reduce the stress, the inflammation, the pain on your body, why not give it a try? So please let me know if you have any questions or there's anything that I can help with. I hope this was helpful. Bye, y'all.